So now we'll be going to special case number 2. So we've already discussed special case number 1, wherein CaO, the initial concentration of A and B are equal. So we'll be having this equation. Now, what if one of the reactants has a coefficient? So now, um, writing the rate of reaction of, so this is now the rate of disappearance of A, negative dCA over dt is equal to KCACB. So mapansin ninyo, di ba, pag na-coefficient dire kay himo na itong square, pero since this is a second order reaction, so the total, the sum of the exponents dire as a KCACB na part should be equals to 2. So since 1 plus 1 na so 2, so this still falls under second order. Kung nana siya square dira, meaning third order na kay 1 plus 2 is 3. But since this is a second order, so inani ang ato ang rate equation. So we have this, and then similar lang kay siya dito sa kani first na to na equation. So again, this one, we'll be using this one. So we have that, and then since we have tulo ka unknowns, so we could not use variable separable. So we need to find a relationship of CA, CB, and time. And same as last time, we will be using the BCA table. So ano siya, BCA table, but this time our B has a coefficient, so every change mag times 2. Okay, so times 2 na dira. Diba na napagkuan. Okay, so we now have this BCA table. So now we have these two equations form relationship of CA to XA and CB into XA. So, di ba? Very similar. Pero this time na lang siya 2. 2 sa sa CB. So next, we will be substituting that into this equation. So pag substitute there is a equation, this would be, so maana na siya, diba? Then same gyapon, since we still have 3 unknowns, CA, XA, and DT, so we need to find a relationship. And then as we all know, we have this relationship CAO dXA na siya. So substitute it here. So we now have this working equation. So we could do now a separation of variables using separation of variables. So kana. And then we have this one. We could transpose this CAO here. Or we could factor out this CaO. Ay, so pwede na to mag-cancel kaning duha ka CaO. Kana siya o kani siya. Cancel na siya. Okay? So now we are left with this one. So funny. So applying integration from 0 to t, so 0 to xa. Then using again as sa katong pinakauna, using partial fraction decomposition and letting m be equals to CBO over CAO, kana. This integral will now become, so the whole integral will become this one. Then after applying rules of integration, both terms would be using ln. So this, after integration, this would become, so mapansin nyo, very similar lang ang process with the first um, example na itong gibuhat. Okay? So, pansin nyo nawala ang 2 because kani siya. So, ito. So, ito siya tawag. Not integrating factor. Basta after you do integration here, naman tayo 1/2 times 1/2 may siya. So, ma-divide, 2 times 1/2. So, kalimut ko sa term. So, na siya sa integral. Actually, chain rule. Something. So, something like, ambot, nakalimut ko. Anyways, so we will be getting this one. And then after evaluating the limits, so after evaluating your limits, your equation becomes like this. And same yapon, ln of 1 is equals to 0. So wala na siya. And then combining this one, because of property of ln, your equation becomes, so we will be getting this equation. So transposing this to the other side by cross multiplication, we will be getting this one, 1 minus m minus 2. So this is now the equation that we can use given this type of reaction. And then when CAO and CBO is not equal to each other. Also, remember that this equation should be used when m is not equal to 2. M is not equal to 2. So, sir, when can we, what if m is equal to 2? Kanus aman m is equal to 2? M is equal to 2 if C CAO and CBO is equal. So therefore, if equal gani, ang atong gamiton again is this special case 1. But we can manipulate, but na changes gamay. Na ay multiplied by 2 dira. Because after integration, gamitan man gapon nato ni og kani. Before integration, gamitan man gapon nato BCA table. So, nana siya 2 dira. So, if m is equals to 2, kani siya ang inyong gamiton. Yan. So, kani siya applicable if m is not equal to 2. Kaya naman, mailan man ninyo kay mag-0 man ni siya. Right? So, makuha gapon ni nato using kani gapon na katong gigamit nato ganina na pagbuhaan ni. But moagi ta og BCA table. Kanina wala ta niagi og BCA table kay equal raman 1 is to 1 naman ang stoichiometric ratio. So although pwede gapon ta magamit and atong magamit sa pag-integrate is XA. Okay. So diri po di ay when we try to manipulate this equation, meaning substituting this 2 diri kani sa equation balik diri I mean yes, and also m is equals to CBO over CAO. Our equation will become, so we will get this equation. So this equation, magamit ni siya if we are given CAO, CBO, and either one of CA and CB. So we could solve either again one of CA, CB. This one naman, we either be given with CAO and CBO, and then we are to find XA. So kana. So mo lang man na siya ang usual questions sa kinetics conversion, either time conversion or concentration at some given time.